So the Prime Minister today addressed the centenary function of the Aligarh Muslim University, a number of messages, crucial messages, where he says that the nation's goals are above ideological differences. Was this a message to AMU or was this a message in general? He says some elements will try to spread negativity, but these elements are going to eventually shrink because of the manner in which they operate. The space of vested interest is going to shrink. What do people make of the Prime Minister's speech to the Aligarh Muslim University? How is this being received? I have with me a very special guest, former Vice Chancellor of this very university, very prestigious university, Lieutenant General Zameeruddin Shah. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Lieutenant General Shah, how do you rate, or what is your assessment of the Prime Minister's speech?
Well, I think it was a very positive development. After all the negativity which has been thrown at AMU by the social media and others, the social media is full of negative messages about AMU, wrong notions. People have wrong notions about the great seat of learning. And I do hope that the message of the Prime Minister does convey that really AMU it reflects what India is all about. I think it was a very, very strong and powerful message, and I do hope it is a balm applied to negativity.
Will it do so? Do you think that the requisite purpose, or has he set the ball rolling and then eventually it's for other people to take the cue?
Of course, it is for all positive-minded people to take the correct message. But it does show that there has been an approach made towards Aligarh Muslim University by the highest authority in the land.
Okay. Lieutenant General Shah, he also made certain interesting mentions of vested interests, politics, you have to keep the nation above politics, and all of that being said at this function. Do you think this was a generic message or a message specific to the Aligarh Muslim University?
No, I think it was a generic message. I'm certain that it does not, hopefully, it does not apply to AMU.
I'll tell you why. Lieutenant General Shah, I'll tell you why I'm asking you this question, because this very place which is being referred to by you and by many dignitaries as a seat of learning was also the hub of the anti-CAA protests. And we know the sort of positions that were taken by the Bharatiya Janata Party against members of the Aligarh Muslim University, students. We saw violence on campus. So in that context, I want to ask you, what's your reading?
Well, the position of the students on CAA, they were justified. As I've always said, that dissidence is not disloyalty. They were entitled to air their views. And I also believed that the police action was ham-handed and biased. And this was something which should not have been done. But I must say that we are looking at a fresh, hopefully the misconceptions about the university have evaporated by the Prime Minister's message.
So you're saying that this is a positive message if people take the cue. Now, Lieutenant General Shah, my final question to you. The Prime Minister, while referring to AMU as mini India, also gave a suggestion or had a request where he said that there is a dual responsibility on Aligarh Muslim University. One is to impart education, be that seat of learning, and number two, to all the foreign students who study on campus, who study in that university, they should not get a negative image of the country. So, because they spend their time on campus, they spend their time in the university, and this becomes a responsibility of the university to make sure that these students carry the right impression of India.
Yes, I've had chance to meet these students, foreign students who have studied at AMU. And let me tell you that they are brand ambassadors of our country. After they have studied at AMU, they go back with the right inputs. They are ambassadors and in their home countries. So I think what he said was right. The foreign students, there are more than 1,000 of them. from West Asia and Southeast Asia. They convey the character of AMU, which is really the character of the country.
I think my final question, I think the context in which this comment was being made, Lieutenant General Shah, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, was that these students are going to carry for them what they see and observe in AMU is going to be their impression of India. And thus it becomes the responsibility of the Aligarh Muslim University to ensure that there is a positive image of the country abroad. As a message, it's spectacular. But do you think that there is a message for AMU as well? For the protesters in AMU as well?
Well, I would say that...
For the dissent in AMU?
There will always be dissent. There will be dissent. AMU has known for dissent. And I think this sort of dissent should not be discouraged. What the students from abroad are carrying forward is that India is a living democracy. It permits, hopefully, it permits differing views. It permits freedom of speech. These are the things which we want to imbibe in our students, and this is what we hope that foreign students carry with them when they return back to their home countries.
All right, Lieutenant General Shah, many thanks for joining us. All in all, a very positive message, and you feel that this has started a process, perhaps has a soothing effect. Will this actually transpire or move to the next level and make a positive difference? Remains.
I would like to add one more thing.
Sure, Lieutenant General Shah.
You have the time.
Yeah.
I think this was the golden opportunity for the university to project the problems to the Prime Minister. When the entire world is viewing this ceremony, I think it was a chance missed. The problems of the university are genuine. They should have been projected, and the Prime Minister, if he needed to reply, could have done it. Sure. I think this was an opportunity missed.
Okay, I think that's an important message for the university. But Lieutenant General Shah, thank you so much for your enlightening views.
Thank you.